Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As usual, you are far too kind. Welcome to the other CNN, ComedyNewsNetworks.com. We've received a number of emails basically asking us, hey, where the hell are you guys? Well, the truth is, folks, there just hasn't been any news worth making fun of as of late. I mean, come on, let's face it. The headlines are full of suicide bombings, refugees fleeing their burning countries and overrunning Europe, Russia bombing just about everybody, and Donald Trump. Now, you tell me, what's funny? Well, I got together with my editors, writers, and my producer, and we put our heads together and figured the best thing we could do is get right to the source, or in this case, the horse's mouth. Actually, the ass's mouth is more like it. We thought, why not interview the two most hated people in the world? There's gotta be some humor in that, right? Yeah, that's what I thought too. But unfortunately, George W. Bush was not available. And this guy, the leader of ISIS, or ISIL, or I suck a little, he might be dead. So we were shit out of luck. Or were we? Well, being the passionate and committed journalist that I hope to be someday, I couldn't let the story simply die. It occurred to me, I just need more people that the world hates. Yeah? And then it hit me, like a barrel bomb falling out of the sky. Why not interview Syria's President Bashar Al-Assad, and Russia's dictator, President Vladimir Putin? Huh? Sound like a plan? The only thing I have, and it's a big problem, the problem I have with interviewing such people in power is all they ever do is state their innocence. Have you ever noticed that? Yeah. They need only say, no, I didn't do it. And that's pretty much the end of the discussion. It doesn't matter what facts you present them, how much evidence you have against them, how many eyewitnesses have seen their despicable acts of terror. No, none of that matters. If you are a world power, all you gotta do is say, it wasn't me. It was me. Yeah, I think you get the point. Well, don't take my word for it. Check out my interviews. Welcome back to CNN, ComedyNewsNetworks.com. I'm really happy today on the program. I've got Vladimir Putin and Bashar Assad. Al-Assad. Sorry. We're going to interview them right now. Let's get started with Mr. Putin. Mr. Putin, welcome to the program.
I want to thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
President Putin, why did you bomb the Malaysian commercial airliner MH17 back last July 2014?
That wasn't me. Someone else.
But it's widely known around the world that pro-Russian rebels armed with Russian weapons fired the missile that exploded just outside the airplane. And this happened over the Ukraine. Now, the Dutch Safety Board has ruled that, and I quote, detonation of warhead outside the plane, close quote, was the cause. Nearly 300 innocent travelers were killed, and there were no survivors.
That wasn't me, I told you. Just listen, I don't kill innocent people or homosexuals.
Okay? Look, nobody's talking about gays, all right? So, where do you propose these pro-Russian rebels acquired their Russian weapons?
Good question. Perhaps Walmart? eBay? I don't know, there's so many places you can get weapons these days. Maybe Amazon.
Well, look, we here at CNN, and likely around the world, find it suspicious that Russia blocked a UN Security Council resolution. Now that would have created an international tribunal to pretty much get to the bottom of this and find the people responsible for bringing down that plane. Now, given that Russia was maybe one of two, let's say you were the only country to block that resolution, it kind of seems like you've got something to hide. And since you annexed the Ukraine peninsula, Crimea, all the while denying that you had military presence there, it's really difficult to believe anything you have to say. That's like stealing a small country, sir.
Before you accuse me of stealing a country, take a look at yourself, for Christ's sake. Jesus, haven't you ever taken something that wasn't yours?
All right, look, relax. I'm not trying to piss you off, okay? Please, don't send the KGB after me or anything like that. Jesus. Just be happy I'm not asking you about the assassinations of your political opponents, or sending the girl band, the punk band, Pussy Riot, to prison because you were offended by their lyrics, all right? Now, are we good? Okay. Now, let's get to you, Mr. Assad. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
The global community widely accuses you of systematically killing more than 250,000 of your own Syrian citizens. How do you respond to such claims? So, you think that's funny?
Killing thousands of civilians happen from time to time, but why should I be punished for that? We can just make more of them.
And there's substantial evidence, including eyewitnesses, that have seen your helicopters, okay, dropping barrel bombs over Syrian residential neighborhoods. Now that's happening throughout Syria. What do you say to that?
Yes, we made mistakes in handling this. I always say anyone can make mistakes.
Okay, good. Now we're getting somewhere. So, you are agreeing to those mass murders?
If your question is about asking us to stop killing other people, I say we did not do it.
There are photos showing dozens of tortured people. They're murdered people, and many of them with their eyes gouged out. And you can see the marks on their neck where they were hung. And this all happened at the hands of Syrian soldiers. What do you say about that?
Photoshop, Photoshop.
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Assad, okay? This would be Photoshop. Now, both of you, take a look at this video. Now, what you're going to see here, it really quite clearly shows a helicopter dropping barrel bombs over Syrian residential areas.
خلنا نبدا نصور. الله اكبر. داريا 16 داريا 16 واحد 2014. الله اكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. دارية. الله أكبر. دارية. الله أكبر. منازل قصف ثمجي. الله أكبر.
Okay, let me go to Mr. Putin. Mr. Putin, what do you think about that?
It was that guy over there. It wasn't my bomb. I tell you, it was him over there.
All right, well, what do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Assad?
This video looks like any other official organization like Los Angeles, so it doesn't mean it's real, right?
Mr. Assad, can I be frank with you?
No.
Are you Russia's bitch?
Putin is a regional power and a great power, so yes, and I love him.
Thank you for your honesty. And lastly, Mr. Putin, we have heard that you do a hell of a monkey face. In fact, here's a picture. Would you do a monkey face for us right now, right here, live on CNN, ComedyNewsNetworks.com? Please.
Yes, I am the best monkey face. But to do the monkey here, right now, for all of you?
Come on. Do we have to beg you? Come on, everybody. Give him a round of applause. No? Come on, you can do it. Don't be a pussy riot. I'm sorry, just kidding. All right, people. That brings us to the end of our show. I'd like to thank our guests one more time. You are watching CNN, ComedyNewsNetworks.com. Thanks again.